Why don't you just take us through your kit and we'll just have a look at it.
On a drum set, the drums are typically a defining, they define your time and your space. And cymbals are like what a bent note is to a guitar player. Cymbals are sustained. They're like, they can spread over the bar line in the music. So, the ride cymbal is nice because it has a defined stuff, real definition, but also has that washy quality. This one's real washy. Starts to wash out right away. And then this one, I love this cymbal. This is the flat ride. And that has rivets too, and it has no bell. See that? That's the bell, little bell on that, little bell on that one. But this one has no bell, it's just all, it has a real definition, but it's not a very bright definition. It's not a real, that sticks out in the noise of the kit when everything's going. That's still pretty sharp sound, but that's a real dulled down, defined. So, and that has that nice rivety wash. So a lot of times through the sound system, you just hear the shimmer of the rivets even more. And if you lay the side of the stick into it, the definition of the cymbal almost disappears. The crash cymbals are pretty cutting. The Istanbul. And the Istanbul is almost kind of a trashy, but not as trashy as the trash cymbal. But this is like sort of almost like a toyish sounding one that kind of, these two together are a good textural pair. They're both kind of trashy sounding, like little so. So I've got the splash cymbal, which is just what it sounds like. Just a little splash. So this guy here is the other bell, I guess. It's the church bell is kind of that big. It can create that big. I like to hit it where there's a lot of space and there's a big, an opportunity for it to be able to ring out a little bit, and it's almost like a reset button for the mind. And the little snare, I love this. That's a big fat snare, little snare, and for that, house drum stuff, that kind of stuff. And then these little bongos, these are great. Do this little drag thing. So the only reason I have anything more here, really, than the 5-piece kit and the hi-hat, the ride, and like 2 crashes, is because over the years there's been so many Phish songs that have different parts and different sounds and different things, that this is the kit that has all the bells and whistles and all of the other accessories which may or may not be required in one or another Phish song.